Are you done yet?
You around if you don't stop.
Okay, the dog was going crazy, so I went to see who was at the door. And believe it or not, it's our buddy Rich. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Look at this guy come back here. He's a glutton for punishment. Like, oh my goodness, he brought a bunch of plants. Look at these. Oh, Reaper's going to be mad. He missed you. He was supposed to be here at noon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, he's on his way.
I mean, you guys could, whatever you, I mean.
Oh, no, he gets none.
This one's kind of special. It was my mother's.
I had one of them growing up. My mom always had one.
They get massive, man.
Yeah. Same thing with this. She had this thing, too.
Well, I got, that stuff grows like weeds. I got it in here.
Oh, okay.
It just grows like weeds.
Now, you think all these things here, here's the thing. If I put them inside by the pool room, it's going to get down to, at nighttime, around 50 degrees.
Oh, that's fine.
All these will live?
As long as it don't get any frost or any...
No frost ever in the pool room?
Yeah.
And there's limited sun. There is sunlight, but only through the 8 skylights.
This will be fine. They'll
Okay.
be fine in there. This is bamboo.
Okay. I've got a bunch of that. We planted them back around that back pond, and it took off.
I thought it would die out in the winter, so I don't really...
You know, the bamboo that's growing here, it took over. It's everywhere.
This stuff here gets humongous.
All right, I've got a spot for this. Reapers.
This I was going to give the Reaper if he went. She could start.
Oh, but since he's late.
And this is some ivy that'll grow.
Awesome. Oh, that's not. I thought it was a hanger.
But this will grow.
Awesome. That's what I was going to ask you too. Next is I've got them plants that Dawn gave me, Reaper's wife, and they're so tall. They're like 8 foot tall, and they're nothing but shoots coming all the way up, and then the leaves at the top. I could plant these in the bases of them.
There you go. Yeah,
okay.
Anything that's growing tall, if it gets too tall, cut that sucker off. It'll grow in it.
All right. Well, then what we'll do is we'll still leave these for Reaper,
okay.
but we'll wait.
It's a good one, because I have another one that's just a little smaller than.
Oh yeah.
So I cut this off of this. So yeah, this is a hanging plant.
All right, we'll take the one hanging plant, and then grab your little ivy.
And this.
And that one, yeah. Let's take this in and see what we can do with these. Okay, so these are all set up on an automatic watering system. So all these plants that he's bringing over that I'm going to have to water all winter, I'm kind of keeping together and putting them here since there was nothing there. And then this plant here is so tall, there's no foliage down low. So we can fill this foliage in with all these plants. And what'd you say about this one, Rich?
I wouldn't water it so much, though.
No, where'd it come from?
Oh, it came from my mother's funeral.
This was at your mother's funeral?
Yeah, but that was in one of the...
and you're giving that to me?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got another one. There was 2 of them.
Okay, I'll do my best not to kill it. I'm doing pretty good over here, though.
Yeah, they look good.
So, well, yeah, we're going to put those all together, because that way, then I just got to take my picture from right there and water this clump of plants here on my own, because the rest of them, and this one, because this one ain't on the watering system. Yeah, but this one is, if you can see down in there, that blue thing right there, that's the tip to the automatic watering system. It sucks water from inside of right here. Oh, see this hose right here? This goes down in under that waterfall. All right, this is the last plant, and I got to put it in there. Oh, see the big elephant here? It fell off of that thing last night. Had to be that giant gourami pulling on it, and what it did was it pulled it sideways, and then the whole pot fell in between those 2 runs. So I have to build a better stand for this today to where it won't get knocked over like that. And then I can put it back in the water, because we all do love the way it looks in that water. So let me put this down here. Now, ouch. There is my jungle. Woohoo, here, I'll go all the way down. Dun, 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 dun. My watering bin, my cannas. Dun, 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 dun. The plants Rich brought. And then the one we brought in from outside, and the hose where it sucks the water from to automatically water the rest. And then we have the fake plant. It never dies on me. So, and then we have our vine over here. It never dies either. I never have to water it. So.
That thing right there will go crazy.
Oh yeah, and then we got this too.
It'll go crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put this over where I can water it.
Too bad you couldn't put
I can put a thing in it, like a chain, and let it hang.
Yeah.
I can do that.
That would be perfect.
Ouch. Now see, I can get it here, I can get a ladder, I can put a hook in, I can put a chain in, and I can have it hanging. I can't remember to water them. So I got to come up with ways to do that.
This is a cool plant.
Then I don't even know where they come from, but these three right here were almost dead. So we've got one of them automatic waterers now filling up this tray, and then these things get their water from that.
It looks like it's filling up too much.
Starting to come back a little bit. It was completely dead. So
Looking good, though.
now we need to build something for that plant so that I can have it out here. And I have to get in the water again to get that stand to build this. All right, Rich. Next, we need to get into the water and take that stand out and figure out a way to make it hold this plant here. And so let's start you know, putting our mind to it and seeing what we can come up with.
I'd say,
You know, abracadabra, boom, we came up with Johnny. John showed up. I found a plastic tray that fits inside of there, right in the middle, to your left. There you go. Keep going, out this way, towards me, out in the water. Right there, there is a rock on the other side of you. What we want to do, you don't want to go over that rock. Now take your stand, and Johnny, take your stand and go left and right while pushing down to get it past all the gravel. You want it to, don't wobble left and right, slide left and right, because you want no gravel under it. You want it to sit solid. Is it sitting solid? All right, take that rock out of the plastic and see if it floats. It does, but it can't lead. So we're good there. Bring that rock over here. Hand that to Rich, and he'll put it back where we got it from. Only one problem that's going to bother me. That ain't exactly straight. You got to take this side towards the back of the pool a little more.
this is good.
Yep.
Once that plant gets in there, they make it-
No, push it that way. Slide. There, perfect. Perfect. All right, now, go bear hug this plant. Now, mind you, this was me last night at about 11:30 putting that plant up there. Now, here, John, see all them roots? Put your hands under the roots and you'll be able to feel the pot, and that's what you need to put into that plastic tray, not the roots. Look at that. There's hardly no dirt for that. It's getting everything from the plastic tray.
There you go.
Now, is it sitting pretty solid?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like that you can see the side of this tray, but
The roots cover this side of it.
yeah, the roots will definitely outgrow it and start growing into the water, so it will get covered eventually. And then come summertime, we'll do what you said. We'll take the main stalks and split them up and replant them in a pot summertime, and we'll have 4 or 5 all across out there in the bog. All right, John, can you gather up these leaves, these branches?
Now it's made over here.
Yeah, it does. Throw them up on land here. All right. Now, John, if you can get these pieces of wood to stop floating.
You want me to anchor them to the bottom somehow?
I'm messing with you. They're in there too. They're absorbing the water, but they've been there for like 8 months and they still ain't sunk. Now there's a bunch out there that did sink. So yeah, I'm happy with the plant there, and it seems a lot more solid. What we're going to have to do is grab them scissors, Johnny, and we're going to cut off a bunch of the little branches that are touching the water where the fish can pull it in again.
Yeah.
Is there any way you could put lead? Because lead,
Oh, inside, I can drill it and fill it with lead, but that's not a big importance to me right now. These are the last 3 pieces. All of them have sunk, so I can use them in like the 4,000, the 4,400, I mean, the 3,000 and all that. These, they can buy more time, you know.
That's the ones that touch the water, you said?
Yeah, there's a whole branch on the other side of it. It's a small little leaf. Cut that one off. It's like underwater.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Cut that one off. Now, if you see any more like that, which I don't, the only one I see that maybe is the one right there in front of you. See how yeah, see, no, to your right. That one and this one, they're both, the tips are touching, but don't worry about them. Them are part of the long ones. They fell over last night, so they will reach back towards the sky again.
And which one's on this side?
As long as they're not underwater and laying like that one branch, I think we're good. Everything else should recover, and well, you should have seen it last night. Everything was leaning one way, so it's recovered a lot. But that was our first time putting it in there, and now we fixed the problem. What it was in between them two pieces of rail, Josh just put it in there, and the pot was rounded. It was a little bit wider. Well, overnight, or during the day yesterday, it kind of squeezed down in and fell through. So I had to get in there and grab that last night and put it up on land and refigure this. Well, we found that tray today. It sits on the top lip, and then that plant is sitting flat on it. So it should be a lot more sturdy now. On to the next project. Johnny's like, I've never came here and not worked before. Well, we're not going to start now, Johnny.
Yeah, that's a lie. Last time I was here, we were driving.
Oh, yeah. Yes. That was fun.
That was fun.
Yes, sir.
That was the first time.
All right, so that's fixed, and it's back out in the middle. So we went ahead and topped off the water to the saltwater tank. So now it's running again. It was down 3 gallons of water. So I filled up the automatic overflow filler, and we're good there. Then we come back here, and we got all the saltwater stuff out of the back. I got the bigger protein skimmer. I've got all the power heads, these water movers. I've got the AI lights for the refugium. I've got the big AI lights for the top. Let me see, all the little test meters and stuff. We got the big reverse osmosis system out, the spare Radion XR30 light. And then in here, we have all the Apex stuff. The remote controlled stuff is all in here. So this is what we're going to start setting up as a sump. And then the sump, where's the sump at? Where did we set that? It was, oh, there it is. We're going to start setting this up as a sump and sump refugium in one, and get it ready for the 220 we're getting ready to set up over there. Then we'll move everything that's automated on this tank onto there, and this will just be an empty stand with an empty tank. That light will do 3 foot of it. The other spare one over here will do the other 3 foot, and we're getting prepared for this. So while I had help today, we carried everything out. These are those other lights out right here. Let me see, there's one out, these ones. I've got 4 of these AI lights. So we've got them. We might, if they work better than the Radion, I don't know, I'll have to look up. I'll use those 4, or I'll use the 2 Radion XR30s. Because these lights, that's what's on the saltwater tank over there now, and it does 3 foot. See how that's on there? That's what the light is now. And, you know, they all hook up through Wi-Fi, and they run off of a set schedule or a scene. So this comes on in the morning, you know, it acts like morning light, then daylight, and then evening light, and then night light, and then it shuts off. And so it's running a scene to run this coral. But this is the light here, and I've got the exact match. So I'll either have 2 of these, because this will be 3 foot, and then there'll be another 3 foot, because that 220 is 6 foot. So I'll either have 2 of these, or I'll have the 4 AIs on there. I can't run them together because they won't run off the same program. So, but this is the stuff we're doing to get ready for the bigger saltwater. And with the bigger saltwater, we can do bigger corals and bigger fish, stuff like that. Then we came out back here. We've been nonstop. And we adjusted the wheels on this door so that it opens and closes very nicely now. One finger just swoops open and close. So we got that done. Now the next thing we're doing is we got Johnny here, Reaper, and our buddy Rich. We're going to go out here and see how that side of the net, I'll follow it around, right there is all touching the water, and down all the leaves are underwater. We're going to pull it tight that way and tight that way and get that corner up off the ground like this is. And I'm going to say we're going to call it a day after that. We have gotten a bunch done today.
Good, I'm hungry.
Okay, you can see where Reaper already pulled up this side and made it tight. They're working down there now. Pulling up, they have to find the pins and pull them out, and then pull the netting tight, then put the pins back in. And then once they do this side here, they're going to go in the back side right there and pull it tight that way. And that should get most of it up. There you go, Reap. You're doing it. Once they dry off, I'll take the air blower to them. They got so heavy that it stretched the net, made it set in the pond. Now they're all soaking wet. Now they're resetting the pins once they get the net tight. There goes Reaper pushing one down in. And down there's the pin. There he goes. Push that down, that'll hold the net there. And then move over a couple feet. John's just holding it tight. I think when he put in this gravel, he put the gravel over the pins. That's what the problem they're having is. Yeah, it'll get better with time. He found the pin hanging from the net up there. It must have pulled out. I don't have any more pins. They were what was used there. You got to pull up the netting and see where it was pinned down. Reaper, help them find them pins there. Actually, all the leaves are off the ground, off the pond now. They're out of the water. They're bouncing. Okay, well, they're all finishing that up. It's almost done. I'm gonna come in and take one last look at all these live plants. Look at this. Super nice. It's our jungle. All the way up to the stool now. Then our stairs are covered with this. Our elephant ear is recovering in the middle. It's got a little wilting, but it'll recover overnight. By tomorrow it should be good. And this piece has always been great. All the plants back there are still doing awesome. Let me zoom in on that. They've always done good. Okay, let's head in. And I got to order pizza for everybody. They're hungry. So, we got all but one thing of laundry done. This is the towels and stuff, so I'll do that here in a little bit, and that'll be done, and then all laundry will be done. And I'm thinking all work will be done for today, because we busted butt all day. They even went to the store and got Tracy some more distilled water. Okay, let me skip ahead. It's after 4, so Mara just left, and we got Tracy sitting here in her bed. It's a little chilly, so we got her in her Jack and Dan little pink soft velour blanket, and this is her knees here, and her legs and her feet are over here. And this was given to us by our buddy Jack and Dan. Dan's the dad and Jack's the son, and they have a father-son channel on YouTube called Jack and Dan's. Go ahead and check them out. But they come over one day and gave this. They knew Tracy's favorite color was pink, so they brought this over to us. And I know you like it, honey. So I'm on Tracy duty now. So I think I'm going to end the video here. Her saturation is real good at 98. Her heart rate's at 88. This is her mist, the moisture that goes into her lungs, her suction machine. So yeah, she's doing good. We got a fan here in case it gets hot. We can turn it right on her. And we've got her pills and her food and her Pro Source. And of course her water. And then I've got her Victoria's Secret's pear glaze. She loves that smell, so I always give her a little misting of that. But now I gotta take care of Tracy, so I gotta end the video, guys. I hope you enjoy your day. As always, you know, please go ahead and like that video, hit that notification bell, and again, as always, stay fishy, my friends.